Hey everyone, it's Austin and welcome back to the channel. It's day 246 on my journey to 2000 where I'll be uploading a video about my chess journey every day until I make it there. So let's do it. Let's actually record a video. Tunes on, 10-minute pool in. After yesterday's tilt fest of 3 losses and a draw, I am at 1874. I have the black pieces against an 1860 from undisclosed location. Got the exchange CARO. I'm sure he's going to do this, and now. Okay, so this move order I'm not familiar with, so let's just chill and think. 94 is like very much a snap reaction for me. 94 queen b6 just seems like so good. 94 bishop f4, queen b6, c3, bishop f5. No, I mean, this just seems like really good. c3 right away. Okay. Definitely queen out. He goes back. Okay. We just have a very strong knight in the center of the board. Let's develop the bishop to the most active square. So he's threatening a fork. So we should probably take that. So let's. This move comes to mind. This knight is loose, but it's not hanging. Castling is definitely a vibe here. Like just straight up just castling. Trying to think if there's a decent way to get another piece to pressure this pawn, and I'm not seeing it. So I think I should just castle here. Can also come back to defend this square, which seems pretty good. So if I castle and he plays d5, yeah, I don't think I want to allow that. But if I go knight f6, then he can go bishop g5, bishop e7, and we're basically just like wasting a ton of tempi. I think that him trying to force open the center of the board is actually going to hurt him if he tries to do that, because I see this diagonal being very good for me. Okay, so now he's challenging the knight. He wants to get rid of his weakness, which is a pretty good idea for him, but that knight is defended. So I think I just want to try to win the bishop pair here. Okay. Rooks are coming to the center. And we've definitely done our job equalizing here, in my opinion. Position feels very much balanced. I don't know which rook is more important to bring first. But let's do this one. Pressure that pawn. I like my queen where it is. Pressuring this makes it hard for him to develop that. Okay, but that is weakening this square a lot. Okay, let's bring the other rook. Just continue improving our position here. We have the two bishops. My knight is doing nothing where it is. If you follow the mantra of, you know, develop your, or improve your worst piece, then this is definitely the move. Okay. I mean, just bishop back. Seems like completely no nonsense. If I go here, I'll be attacking the pawn 3 times, and he'll only be defending it twice. So I'm not going to play h6 or anything and rush his knight back to the defense of that pawn. That's an interesting move. Can I take right away? Not so much. I think that was kind of played a little bit too fast there. Okay, but now the pawn is hanging, right? Now this is hanging. And now we're just up a pawn. Let's double. Got to keep an eye on this pawn being potentially hanging in some positions. I mean, I'm honestly just thinking about takes in here. Seems pretty good. This is a free tempo. I do really like the idea of this move. With the follow-up that I mentioned. Giving up the bishop pair for a very specific reason. Trying to get pigs on the second here. And this is a dark square bishop, which is going to pressure f2 even more. Potentially. Gotta remember to make a loft. Probably playing g6 in this position because he has a light square bishop. Especially the fact that it covers this diagonal. Playing h6 isn't going to help me very much. Let's take. Let's go here and go here. Let's keep in mind that trades are good. We're up a pawn. Not entirely sure the purpose of that move. And does he want to go there? It's kind of a harebrained idea. But does it work though? Maybe it's time I go here. Wow, what an interesting idea. I can also just try to win another pawn. You can't go here. Okay, that's a pretty neat idea. So I can develop this with tempo, but I don't know if I want to. I feel like this. No. I gotta get my bishop in the game somehow. This seems pretty solid. Also disconnecting his rook. Calculating only a little bit here and there. Just trying to play the most logical moves. Whoa. So now if I go here, and he goes here to hit that pawn. Check. Yeah, just check. And I pick up the rook. Or even better would be takes, defending it. Rook takes. Sorry, here. Here. Rook takes, rook takes, rook takes. Defending it, hitting the queen simultaneously. I think that checks out. Does he have a check? Come up. No, I think this is just good. I do, and I think that rook takes is very forcing to win a pawn while simultaneously defending that. Yeah, so just here, and we're threatening discoveries. That's an interesting. That's kind of scary, actually. So I have to go here. This check, I have to do this. I did not see bishop takes with check, but I think I'm still okay. If he gives this check, I can actually block with the rook with check and then take this or take that. Interesting. I wonder if that's a better move. Check. And then take the bishop. Seems really good, actually. I mean, that's just a free pawn, is it not? Take with the queen so he doesn't have this check. X-raying the rook. I'm really low on time now, though. That makes it easier. I'm gonna lock in this pawn and then just push. No, he just resigns. Okay. Good game. Back up to 1882. I think that was him challenging a rematch. It was. Good game. So this was, okay. So I didn't think that this was very special for me. Oh, it gives me e5, that's why. And I just get the BBC, big black center. And I would have been doing very well positionally. But I think here I kind of just ground him down positionally. Okay, that's a more accurate move because the bishop's more active. It's also seeing this square, very key square. Beautiful. but I think that we just executed some very well-timed trades, had some good calculation, missed this move, but then also, okay, so this was best. I got a little bit too fancy, but it's only a difference of, it's a difference between 5.8 and minus 5.2, so whatever. Yeah, I was just gonna play this, and then if check, I had to calculate to make sure that, like, so just defending is better. I don't know, I like the bishop covering this square, personally, but that makes a lot of sense, just pushing, giving his rook no scope, no counterplay. Probably going, you know, just pushing the pawns after that. I mean, I'm up 5 points in material, I'm up 2 pawns and a piece here, just completely crushing. Said he played like a 2000 and I played like a 2200, so we take those. Alright guys, I'm going to call that a video for today. I thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment if you have something to say. I appreciate your support as always, and I'll see you tomorrow.